Peace, everyone. I am Joy Allen of Dynasty, and I welcome you all to the platform. There we go, PowerPoint. All right. So I am here this evening with the third installment, part 3 of a memoir, M.S.T of a document. And I have one more part. So part 4. So this is part 3 of 4. Again, I welcome you all here. And peace to you all. Islam, Halito, Rahubet, Udama Akeyor, Ashukwu Noir. Ooh. Greetings. I'm glad someone else spoke to me, Charbet, about not receiving their notifications, and I suggest a reset. Just click the button, YouTube, click the bell, and then just re-select your selection and or change your selection. So I'm glad it worked. I have those joining me from Facebook since I'm no longer on Facebook. So I'm glad you all made the journey over here to Karmic Dynasty YouTube just to see me. I appreciate you all for the sacrifices and the energy and time that you have towards the platform and your support as well. With this PowerPoint and see where we're at here. I'm going to remove my banner because if you've been here, you already know the prayer is coming up first. So out of respect for the prayer, I'm removing my banner. And for those that would like to observe the prayer, read the prayer, however you want to process this in your own manner, a few moments for those. Silence, gratitude. Gratitude again. So moving forward, in the words of Noble Drew Ali, the only way out of the fire is through the fire. And I will not be sharing any websites outside of this PowerPoint today as I have before. I don't have anything to share in this PowerPoint. So we're just looking at the PowerPoint this evening. Some of the slides, such as this one, you probably read it while I'm talking. So you'll read on your own, and I will just be silent a few moments. So I'm going to read this one. We are the true heirs of the earth mounds, pyramids, and 40-ton Moorish basalt heads built and sculptured from forefathers, founders of the first civilization in the Americas 10 to 20,000 years ago. And also, you just tuning in, you missed parts 1 and 2. And this information I'm sharing in this PowerPoint is strictly copied and pasted from a document in parts. So this, all 4 parts of this series is all from one document. This PowerPoint is made, copied and pasted, and not the entire document, just portions of it. So I'm just sharing. Someone asked me to share this document, and I'm sharing it. Moments while you read this slide. Gratitude. Next slide. We are the return of the ancient ones, and we are today what our ancient forefathers were yesterday, without doubt or contradiction. The Moorish Americans, as a clean and pure nation, descended from the inhabitants of Africa, birthplace of the human family and torchbearers of civilization, do not desire to amalgamate or marry into the families of the pale-skinned nations of Europe. Neither serve the gods of their religion, because our forefathers are the true and divine religious creed for the redemption and salvation of mankind on earth. This slide I'm leaving to your observation. Gratitude. Next slide. While we, the Moorish Americans, are returning to Islamism, the old-time religion of ancient Commission mystery system, which was founded by our forefathers for our earthly and divine salvation. The new nation of Moorish Americans is the fruition of the original 13th Amendment, with its full body of 20 sections repudiated by the Reconstruction Congress. The applications of the 14th and 15th Amendments are reconstructed and established forms of government designed to be destructive to these ends. Grand evening, Royal. She speaks. Like, share, participate, motivate. Islam. Sheree L. Hashtag unoccupied Turtle Island. Speaking from YouTube. Greetings, Grand Royal evening. Grand evening to you as well, Royal Matriarch. I appreciate your presence here and your energy. Gratitude. The United States of America, with her great amendment of 1865, abolished the institution of slavery, which in fact repealed and did rescind wholly all slaves, slave masters, and slave names of said institution. Albeit contrived and did willfully assume jurisdiction over the comatose ex-slaves and extended its powers through the clause, all persons born, referring solely to the reestablishing the institution, colored, chattel, and other commercial properties as used in the 14th Amendment. Next slide, leaving this to your observation. Gratitude. Therefore, today the U.S. courts, states still owns and have assumable jurisdiction of all such denationalized persons, clearly certified by the states at live birth as Negro, blacks, and coloreds, etc. This is a suggested read in the document cited Supreme Court decisions, Amistad Mutiny of 1841 and Dred Scott decision of 1856. A suggested read. The uniting of this new nation is the calling of one family, bearing their one free national name of Moorish American, is not to be misconstrued as a religious organization subjected to the United States. The above cited Supreme Court decisions combined with resolves as Elian Gonzalez of Cuba versus the laws and citizens of the United States were the lawful gnosis personifying the supreme issues of 12 status and jurisdiction. These issues are relevant to the immediate matters of nationality and manumissions of the indigenous Moorish to the continental breast of North America. This slide leaving for your observation. Gratitude. Moving forward, we have the inherent rights to lands, airways, and water. Hold on, I misread that. A few moments. We have the inherent rights to and waterways, originally civilized, inhabited, and cultivated by our ancient forefathers, and to ensure the sanctity of our men, women, children, and their prosperity. that to secure these rights, there are governments instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is then becomes the just right of the people to abandon it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on the omnipotent principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And, and organizing as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. And once again, I'm just here in brief, apparently, because if you've been here through any of the other parts of this series, this is part 3 of 4. You know, when we see this slide, it's going to follow by the prayer and means I'm done. I'm just here to share a message. That's what my grayed out logo means. I'm just here to share a message. In the words of Noble Drew Ali, the only way out of the fire is through the fire. We're ending with the prayer, as all the meetings I've attended at a Moorish Science Temple of America meeting happened. Prayer in the beginning, prayer in the end. So that's how I'm closing out these parts of this series. Again, a moment for those who want to observe, read, in whichever manner you like to process this prayer. A few moments of silence, gratitude. And that is the conclusion of my presentation today. And I will be here again to complete part 4. This ain't even a slide. But anyway, this ain't the banner. But part 4 is scheduled. I have it scheduled. Let me see if I got it here to share. I do. Here's part 4. Excuse me, y'all. Here is part 4. I'm over here chilling. Part 4. All right, so we got part 4 scheduled. Tune in and check it out. I'm about to finish eating and chill it. And I will see y'all at another time. And yes, still accepting books, donated books for the children of the Washington, D.C. area, so that I may, as well as those who have donated, continue to support literacy awareness in the area for the children. And you need contact information is below in the banner. Once again, I appreciate you all being here. And I'll see you all in 2 days, actually, unless we miss each other. But I'll be back here on the platform in 2 days discussing baby worshipers and child sacrifice. I'll be here discussing this. So I appreciate you all being here, your time, your excellence. I appreciate you. Enjoy your evening and peace from Karmic Dynasty.